Oh yeah, should do that. All right, we are live. Actually, I should tweet out, right? Live stream started. Keep it simple, right? What are we doing? Should we have a hashtag for this? Hashtag Seekers. Hashtag Jedi. Hashtag Cooking with Opie. Who doesn't want their own hashtag? Cool. Tweet it. Done. All right. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Randomly decided to do this again. It is my day off, which is a good thing because I was hanging out with friends virtually last night and stayed up way too long and slept away most of my day. All right, what are we doing? Our stuff. All right. Get this out. Get this ready. Get this going. Okay. Oh. Keep that on there. Today, what we're making today, tropical grain bowls. That is what we're doing today, ladies, gentlemen, individuals of all sorts and identifications. Seekers. Gotta keep that one in my head. Seekers. All right. Stir that up. Remove heat. Okay. All right. That one's done. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. What do we got here? We have Sam. Hey, yo. What's going on? Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Christopher, hello. Nice of you to join us. Thank you for coming in. As always, chat amongst yourselves. If you have questions, if you have life updates, you want to join or, share with the group, share away. What we got? We got Cooking with Opie, right? Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I mean, I subscribe to Jedi Living. Bit of a change, right? But we're still doing Jedi stuff. Don't worry. We'll get those videos made. I'm awake this time. So, well, thank you for joining us. That's your way. It happens. Cooking with so that was your whole comment. I subscribe to Jedi Living, not Cooking with Opie. Well, that's the joys of me running a channel, is that you get random stuff at random times. Sometimes it's a Jedi meditation videos. Sometimes it's Star Wars meditation videos. And sometimes I want to do Cooking with Opie. So feel free to unsubscribe. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Don't worry. I get it. But if you have Jedi questions, throw them out there. If you want to discuss Jedi stuff, do so. The group is there for everybody. Handle your business. Do what you do. I promise it won't affect anything, really. That's the beauty of our world, right? We each are allowed to subscribe, unsubscribe. We get to curate our online experience. We get to enjoy it. We get to, what pages are we going to follow? What channels are we going to subscribe to? Who are we going to follow on Instagram? Things of that. And you get to curate your experience and what filters into your life. So make it a good one. Make it stuff you enjoy. If you don't enjoy this, that's fine. If you enjoy our meditation videos, you don't have to come to the live chat. You can just wait for the meditation videos. That's a choice. It's all choice. Will this be a repeat of the Star Wars Christmas special? It might be as bad. It might be. I don't think it'll become as a cult, cult classic like that. But we'll see. We'll find out. Could be as bad. Could be as good. Could be as horrible. If we can get, Boba Fett to show up in that pink and purple outfit, all the better. And with it. Random stuff at random times are always good times with Opie. I mean, it is what it is. So, yes. Let's see. Oh, I should respond to that. If you want. Live streaming if you want. Here we go. That would be awesome if Boba Fett showed it, wouldn't it? I think on one of these things, I am going to try to bust out my Mandalorian armor and see how that works, and see how that goes. So, hello again. Hello, Kara. I don't remember. And some in the food. All right, so let's see where we go. I'm just munching on mangoes over here because we're, joys of being the cook. You get to do that stuff. Okay. We got the mangoes done. We got the cilantro leaves done. So we're gonna throw all of that into a large bowl. I wonder how large of a bowl. I do have. Whoa. Careful now. Dropping knives. Excuse me. Okay. I think that's it's a medium bowl, right? Medium. We'll figure it out. Let's see. That seems all right. I think I can deal with that. I think I can do that. If not, you just have to dirty a larger bowl and make it happen. Let's see. And we're going to whisk. Where's the whisk? Where's the whisk? Over here. Cool. All right. So, what's going on? Are you guys talking amongst yourselves, huh? Are you updating stuff? What are you doing? Yes, do it. The armor, yeah. I'm working on a new set that I haven't decided on color scheme or anything yet, but it's actually actual metal armor. The one that I have that's mostly ready, not quite there yet, mostly ready, is it's more PVC, I think, is the material, if I remember right. And but I'm thinking of changing that color scheme, and we'll see. But too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. Yeah. I don't know. We're not really cooking. Not like nothing's cooked up yet. So I don't know. Maybe. Where are we at? Oops. Forget how about taste-o-vision. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not a great cook, so some of that I would worry about that. The Buddha bowls, however, definitely up my alley. I definitely appreciated those. I like the ingredients. All right. Okay. We're gonna throw all this stuff in there. And the cilantro, the garlic, white vinegar. Well, yeah, do have some white vinegar. Okay. Guave. That sounds fancy. And a pinch of salt and pepper. Pinch of salt and pepper. Guys, that's what we're doing. Seekers, not guys. Seekers. Okay, what else is going on? Any questions? You got Jedi stuff? You got Jedi stuff. I will stay. I love cooking anyways. Fair enough. You're all right. But yeah, if you got Jedi questions, if you got Zoism questions, I can cook a mean bowl of cereal. Does that count? Hey, there's days where even a bowl of cereal is a challenge, right? Like there's some days where your brain's like, I'm not even up for that. So I feel it counts. Everybody has their own way. And actually, you can really do some things, throwing some things in a cereal, spice it up, right? Especially if you go, I know we're probably talking about, cornflakes or something, right? But If you go oatmeal, oatmeal can be a meal. You can cook it up. The things you add in there and the goodness you can throw in there, it can be good. And that, absolutely. I used to say when I was younger, I cooked a mean scrambled eggs. I knew I was going to be a chef because I cooked the mean scrambled eggs. And I had some secret ingredients that I would like, pow, poof, throw a little turmeric on there, just a little for the flavor, Yeah. Also, Alpine Touch, if you're from Montana, or I don't know if it's in other states, but it's not out here in California, but in Montana, Alpine Touch, man, that's the good stuff. I think you can order it online, I think. All right, so we're mixing all this stuff together, and we're going to slowly add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, olive oil. We got olive oil? We do. Straight from Italy. And that's no joke. It's when I was actually in Italy. You buy a couple things and you bring them home, right? You want the stuff from Italy. Or wait, was that from Italy or was that from Greece? No, Italy. Yeah, from Italy. So, that's my fancy, throwing it out there, humble brag. Where are we at today? Love random stuff. I think we showed that. Strawberries and bananas. Absolutely. You throw those in. Tasty goodness, man. Tasty goodness. I can cook some good spaghetti. I am an al dente person, just for reference. So spaghetti is the way to go. Spaghetti is the way to go. I keep Atkins shakes on hand for those days. Yeah, I actually have. I'll show you. I actually have something for my hard hit depression days. And anybody who's a fan of sci-fi knows this stuff, right? Soylent is actually what I have for my hard-hitting depression days where I'm not doing anything, because it's basically a meal in the bottle. That's how it sells itself, meal in the bottle. And so this, comes with each bottle is a 20% daily nutrition, 20 grams of protein, and it has your whole host of like vitamins and things of that nature. So if I can't deal that day, if I'm really, and these are my bad, like it's got to be bad, because I like to still, I like to fight myself, but that's what I go to, and that's not obviously not an advertisement or endorsement. It does work for me. This is the cafe vanilla flavor. It's good. It works for me. That's what are we making today? We are making. I mean, technically, I'm just talking. I'm not. We're making tropical grain bowls with pan-seared avocado and mango vinaigrette. Woo! Fancy, right? Fancy. So, where are we at? I'm passing. I do have a question about Jediism. How long have you been practicing? I first was interested in the Jedi path as a kid. Well, practiced it as a kid, right? And there was no internet back then. I like to say, these days, 1999. I was around before that in the online Jedi community, if you could kind of call it that. 1999 is where the Jedi community online that you would see it as it is now. 1999 is about where you would recognize it, right? Like if you time traveled back there and took part in the sites, it would seem familiar enough. And 99 is where I was given a title and a position, and it's where I was very vocal. So, 1999 is where I stepped into my own and really dug in. It's also, when I chose to major in philosophy because of the Jedi, I felt it would make me a better Jedi and things of that nature. So 1999 is about where I put it. I had been pursuing it before that, and I first kind of was looking online for things around 95 is where, but that was very sporadic. I didn't have home internet access until, especially reliable home internet access until about 1999 with my own computer and such. So, in 95 and 96, 97, 98, that was all. I was going to CompUSA, you know, getting on their demonstration computers and things like that. I would even, I would ditch high school to go do that, be in Barnes and Nobles, just reading books and like philosophy books and religion books and spirituality and New Age and all that stuff. And yeah, so it was so late 90s. Late 90s is how long I've been pursuing Jediism. Of course, back then it wasn't called that. Jediism didn't pick up as a name until after 2001, and really didn't even pick up as a name then until about 2002 to 2004 is where that term became more popular in the community. Me and my puppy love your channel. I love that. I love all doggos. I work at a kennel, and so all doggos are welcome. Can Luke Skywalker come by? Always. Nice. That was to the drink. Yeah. Hey, Danzer. I never know if I'm saying that right. But thank you. Hey, how you been? I've been, unless that's a general group question, which, you know, as always, talks amongst the group and yourselves and all that fun stuff. I have been all right. I have no complaints. I'm working on new things. That's always fun and exciting, right? Day off. I slept most of the day today. Had a major hangover and headache because I stayed out with friends. It was virtual, right? But, you know, we all had fun talking, drinking, blah, blah, blah. That sounds yummy. Hopefully, I don't know. I wasn't even alive in 1999. Yeah. I know it. I'm old, man. I am old. But yeah, 1999 is when I was, I was doing my thing. I was a teenager. I was doing my thing. And I really pursued it. And then, yeah, from there, like 2007 is when I created what would become Jedi Living, the website and everything like that. And that's when the Jedi Circle kind of really solidified into its most known form and things of that nature. So yeah. Jediism is what gave me the intuition to dive into philosophy myself. Yeah. It's a, you gotta be careful, right? It's a gateway. It's a gateway. All right, let's talk amongst yourself. Continue. If you have questions, continue in the group. I need to actually start cooking, right? I need to actually do that. I'm not making my bowls or I'm not doing anything over here. Just talking. But that's all right. I'm really horrible at multitasking. I'm pretty sure that's been observed by now. I get to talking. I don't get to be doing stuff, you know? So, let's see. What do you do for training in Jediism? Well, the 5 practices is probably the most relatable in regards to training, like actual things that you do. And the 5 practices consist of meditation, physical wellness or physical fitness of some kind that differs for everybody. Everybody has their own, you know, limitations and strengths and all that. So you make the adjustment as necessary, you know, talk with your doctor and all that fun stuff. Like make sure you're doing what's good for you. And yeah, and so yeah, physical fitness, meditation, diplomacy, which, you know, that's communication, that's understanding how to negotiate and problem solve and conflict resolution, all that fun stuff, right? Okay. And then you have awareness, which basic awareness exercises, observation, but also internal awareness, self-awareness, emotional awareness, all that fun stuff, right? So that's there. You have, and then you have self-discipline, which is just following through with your practices and living as a Jedi in your everyday life, which is easy and hard at the same time. A lot of it, you know, it sounds easy. You're like, self-discipline, I don't have to do anything extra. I just have to follow through. Yeah, you just have to follow through. That is the trick, as they say, right? That is the trick. So meditation should be done daily. You should have more than one practice. Meditation, like physical fitness, has various techniques and various styles. So it's just about finding what works for you. What meditation style works for you, what techniques, what things of that nature, right? And then you have, so you should be doing that at least twice a day, looking to add up to about an hour of meditation a day is what I recommend. Having a reflection practice towards the end of the day, something of that nature. Physical fitness, again, should be about an hour. And again, that's swimming, playing basketball, treadmill, whatever. We sports or something, I don't know, whatever makes you. Yeah. Meditation. Self-honesty is in the Jedi circle. It's definitely something that it takes. Me too. Clearly. That's good. And those are the times where it's supposed to, right? In our good days, we build the foundation of Jedi practices, and we study the tenets: peace, knowledge, serenity, harmony, the Force. We look at these things and we build them up. We look at self-honesty, self-awareness, all this stuff, right? And we follow through. Self-discipline is important in our good days because we're building that foundation. So in the tough times, in the bad days, when everything's crashing in on us, we can navigate through that with the Jedi practices and with the Jedi ideals and thoughts. We're building, speaking of bad thoughts, we're building that Jedi voice, right? You build that Jedi voice to counteract maybe that depression voice or things of that nature is how I like to frame it. I'm pretty young right now. We all were. Everybody's young at some point. And then we all, and then you're not. It sneaks up on you. See, yeah. You build the foundations and the practices. You do the meditations to help center yourself and look at that emotional. Like we don't run away from our emotions. We don't deny them or bottle them up. We look at them. What is this telling us? What am I feeling? What am I working through? How can I work through it to get to the other side? What are we looking at? I used to have anger issues. I had anger issues too. I mean, I still do, but with the Jedi, I have control over that. Being a Jedi is rather difficult to talk about with other people without steeling yourself against the Star Wars related questions. Yeah, but I mean, that's part of it, and it's also the fun of it, right? Like, I mean, that's why I like Zoism, because Zoism is very, very relatable and very applicable and very interconnected with Jediism. A lot of same principles are shared and things like that. A thing of the cycle of illumination, so people can look at that. But one of the things that Star Wars brings in that fun stuff. It brings in the inspiration. It brings in, Jediism brings in that goal and that desire to be. I want to be a Jedi. I want to be a Jedi Knight. That was my dream as a kid. It was a childish dream, but I felt I made it happen. And I did. That was a large mango piece that I did not chew correctly. That was hard to swallow down. Good job. I'm gonna choke on mango live on YouTube. That's one way to go out, I guess. But so yeah, like it can be difficult to talk about, but you just present it as philosophy and then you point it out and you have fun with it. People are gonna ask you Star Wars questions and you laugh and you have fun with it. And you're like, nah, it's not really that. Or you're like, oh yeah, you play it off. But you're like, but here's the reality of it. Like, we all do meditations. It's all peace, knowledge, serenity, harmony. Who's going to argue with those tenets, right? Outside of like Sith or someone who's going to argue with you. What else are we putting in here? Salt and salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Okay. All right, and then we're going to slowly add slowly. All right. And then, so yeah, it can be difficult to talk about for sure. I've been there. But these days I'm very open about it. Like when I was looking to date people and, you know, when I'd meet someone new, I would just bring it up right away because it was such a big part of my life. You can't really hide from it, can't really run from it. And as much as you try to frame it or say, well, it's like philosophy, it's fictional philosophy that it's, yeah, people are going to think you're crazy or whatever, but like, you gotta be honest, right? You gotta be honest and be like, yeah, I follow the Jedi path. Oh, you have a lightsaber? I mean, I have prop ones for fun because I'm a fan of Star Wars, but that's not part of the Jedi path, and that's not part of my practice. No, you know, things like that. You know, it comes up. It's a mixed bag, right? It's a mixed bag, but it's fun. It's good. Oh, nice try, buddy. Trying to jump out on me. Okay, where are we at? I've managed to work all of the practices into dance. Yeah, that's a good in Tai Chi, which is helping with the dancing. Yeah, and yeah, one of the things that I try to tell people about, one of the things that's important is learning to time management, right? You learn to time management things and combine your practices, combine your diplomacy, you know, combine your physical fitness with your meditation and things of that nature. You learn to combine with awareness, right? Because that's awareness, environmental awareness, spatial awareness, personal awareness, awareness of muscles and all that, your movements, you know. So by combining things, you know, you allow yourself more, you're doing time management and you're allowing yourself to pursue these things while still doing something that you enjoy. So absolutely. I mean, I get mad pretty easily. I mean, yeah, that's okay though. That's all right. We all get mad. But what is that telling you, right? What triggers that? What is that? Where is that coming from? Where is it stemming from? Once we look at that, once we go through that, then we're better able to navigate it and better able to understand it and better able to see that source, you know. And then we can work through that. We use meditation. We use that, and of course, professional always go to the professionals. You know, that's what they do for a living. That's why they're professionals. But you work through it and you talk it out and you're open about it. And Jedi path is about equanimity. You're allowed to feel openly, feel deeply, but don't let those feelings control your actions and don't let those feelings, you know, take control of you or change your mind. Like, as they say, don't act out of anger and don't make promises when you're happy, that kind of thing, right? Don't make big life decisions when you're having those strong emotions because those color our perception. So you work with it, right? And you work with it. Team anger issues too, solidarity for sure. I think it's a lot of people gravitate towards the Jedi path because the peace, the stoic nature, all of that, you know, the equanimity, the dealing with those things and working through them and being like, I'm out, you know. So yeah. Okay, what do we got? Along the lines of self-honesty, there are times I found it difficult to separate my ego from the situation at hand. And please don't choke on the mango. I'll do my best. But yeah, ego is good and informs us, right? It's our identity of self. It's important to survival, things of that nature, blah, 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 blah. But you have to try to get that bird's eye view from a situation. You have to be like, okay, this is here. I need to reframe the situation. If my best friend was going through it, how would I feel about that? What would my view be? If this is a situation that I was observing on the news, if I was an alien observer watching another episode of Earth Live 2020, because it's a crazy show where anything is happening, writers are just throwing everything out of the bag. What would I think about those characters and their decision and their situation? You know, think of it that way. Maybe might help. True. I mean, it's more fun philosophy than I agree. And it's less pretentious. And it's less pretentious, which I have to say. So, absolutely. I think it's a fun philosophy. I think it offers opportunity to have a little fun with it. Again, in the Jedi Circle, one of the 5 goals is service, right? And we look to fulfill that through, charity work or whatever. And Star Wars offers a lot of things. You join 501st, the Rebel Legion, or Mandalorian Mercs, or whatever, something like that, like a costuming group. You get to be a Star Wars character while you're doing your charity. Again, you're having fun, you're enjoying your stuff, at the same time you're doing good. These things, it's about combining, right? It's about combining your loves. What is it? I usually say, yeah, I have a lightsaber. I mean, I'm sure that works for some. Anger is a natural emotion. It's not being angry that's wrong. It's punching people in the face when you're angry. That is very true. That's very true. I'm so glad I am able to express my feelings here. It feels so good for people to understand what I'm going through. Always, right? Always solidarity. When you find a group of like-minded people and you're able to be true to yourself and be honest, and it's not about judgment, right? No one's here judging. It's about acceptance, and it's about and it's about growth, and it's about challenging ourselves and being better. It's, world betterment through self-betterment. We start with the self and we work outward. And yeah, we've all been there. And it's one of the things, especially like as I grow older. Oh, stop trying to escape on me, man. Okay. Well, good. Okay. I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's good. Well, that's pretty tasty. Okay. All right. I think we're good with that. Oh, I'm gonna die on mango. Oh man. Okay, but yes, it's always good to find your people. That's why we're seekers. I knew another Jedi who did skits of himself fighting a Sith for kids who were going through shit. Yeah, absolutely. There's Saber Legion, right? Saber Guild. They do stuff like that, and they have whole like enactments and stories and fun stuff like that. I actually did an NBC interview type thing where I met up with the Saber Guild and performed in one of their skits, and that we did along with the host of the NBC show. At the time, I think it was Ashley something. She used to be in a popular band, Pussycat Dolls, I think, or something like that. I don't know. But she was the host. We got together, did an interview, did some sword fighting. Well, yeah. Bro, you got girl. I know. I'm that's gonna happen. Okay. What are we doing? We're taking this, right? Ooh. Taking avocado. I'm gonna sprinkle with salt. We're gonna heat 2 tablespoons in a skillet. In a skillet. Cool. I have a skillet. Came prepared. All right. Yeah, it was them. Yeah. They do fun things like that. Yeah. So I got to do that, and I got to meet some like really cool people. If they weren't so far outside of my radius, I definitely would have looked to join them because I liked what they did, and they seem like cool people, right? And I like the idea of going to hospitals and Star Wars Day, and you also go to libraries and things like that, and do events for the kids and all that. And I was like, yeah, I'm really down with this, and I want to be a part of it. But driving down to the San Gabriel Valley on a weekly basis, it's a little much for me. It's a little much for me. I'm on the other side. Of LA, so. Out. Oh, come on, man. There we go. There we go. Burn. These, by the way, just so you know, are poisonous to dogs. Don't let a dog get an avocado pit. Okay? Just so you know. Okay. What else are we doing? Where are we at? Why not start your own guild in the area? Well, one, I don't know what's actually involved in that, and I haven't looked into it. But the reality is, and the reason why I haven't is because that's effort and that's time, and that's like you need to be willing to put in a lot of time and a lot of effort into that. And I'm working on other things. I'm trying to build a different group right now. And so that's where my attention and my focus and my studies and stuff are currently. Maybe in the future, and if there's interest, where I'm at, but I don't know if there will be. And, again, then you're the leading that thing, right? And that's also a financial investment to like get a meetup group going or things of that nature. And then you got to go through a process to be accepted by the guild, things of that nature. It's a lot, and I'm not against it. And I might do it as I get to a point in my life where I have more free time, because I like to do those things. But at this point, my free times, I don't have any. I have so many projects that I want to do. I got to, because I want to start. I have a bunch of quartz crystals that I want to start shaping and things like that, and giving away and things of that nature. I have 2 sets of Mandalorian armor that I'm working on and I haven't even been approved by the Mandalorian merch yet, right? Like I haven't even been a part of that. There's no trooping going on right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. But like I have that. I have this channel that I want to do stuff with. I have Zoism that I'm trying to get going. That's the group I'm trying to get going, trying to bring up, and trying to turn it, like build it up from the ground up and make it something big, make it something going again, make it remind people of the importance of that and how it plays into things. So do you have a endless portal or supplies? I do not have endless anything. Of supplies for cooking. If you do, can I borrow it? I do not have, I'm sorry. That technology is beyond me. Ergo. No, I don't have it. Let's see, what am I doing here? We are heating up the skillet over medium-high heat, and we're gonna add avocado halves, cut side down, and let cook undisturbed. Cooked undisturbed for 2 to 4 minutes. Okay, so 2 to 4 minutes. Undisturbed. Undisturbed. All right. 2 tablespoons. Seems about right. Right? Okay, what are we, we're going to throw a little salt on those suckers, because, why not? A little salt content doesn't hurt nobody. A lot does hurt. It removes the water. It pushes the water out. It's really not good for you. Okay. All right. Then, over medium-high heat. Medium-high. Does that look about medium-high? You guys can see, right? No, of course you can't. Why would you? Okay, that looks good, huh? That looks good, huh? All right, where are we at? Okay, good to see you have your values and priorities. It's a necessary, it's a necessary thing. I want to do that though. I do like to take part in that stuff because you get to help out with kids and things, and it's one of the it's one of the joys, and definitely I support it. So definitely. That's a lot of pots you have in your hand. Yeah, I like to juggle. I like to juggle things. You know. Yeah, I always, it's one of the reasons why I retired from the overall Jedi community and running Jedi Living and all that was because, I have so much going on. I have too much on my plate, and I have things that I want to explore, plus my own training, right? You don't get to stop. Just because I've been doing this since 1999 doesn't mean I get to stop. I mean, before that, but whatever. Since I've been doing this late 90s doesn't mean, it doesn't mean you never reach a point where you're good. You never reach a point where it's like, okay, I'm done. Maybe I don't know, maybe when I'm 80, right? Maybe by that point I'll be like, okay, I'm good. I'm done. I've reached the pinnacle. But until then, I'm always going to be striving, always going to be growing, and always going to be doing that. So I have my training to do. I'm going to set that there. All right, and doing that. But yeah, no technology. I'm sorry I can't pass food along to you. If you were here, I would be happy to. But yeah. So it's not gonna get down with the sickness. Ooh, I'm sorry. Won't do that again. My bad. Wait. All right. Okay. All right. We got this going on. We're doing that over there. Those are cooking. Oh, I almost did again. Keep forgetting to do that timer. All right. Divide the cooked wheat. I'm going to divide. What time is it? Okay, let's see. So we're doing that. We're dividing bowls now. Dividing bowls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, genders of all persuasions and identifications. Bowls. Okay. All righty then. Where are we at? This is someone. This is so much fun. It's nice to kick back and just chat. Absolutely. We all need to do it, from time to time, right? Just relax, chill, hang out with one another. And as I always say, you guys are allowed to, talk with one another and chill and say what's up and, be a part of the group. That's why we're seekers together. We are all just seekers looking for something more, better, and growing and being a part of the greater world and universe and sharing our experiences and our insights and our values and the things that make us happy. Right. What else we got? Oops. Sizzle, sizzle. Yeah, and pop, and sizzle, sizzle. And now stuff might get set on fire, even better. It might. You never know what's going to happen. This is live. We don't. And I am not, I'm not the master of all things. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. What are we doing now? Okay, so we got that. We're gonna top we're going to top with supposedly kale. I don't see any kale. Did I get kale? Where's my kale? Nope, I don't see no kale. There ain't no kale. What are they talking about, kale? I don't have kale. All right. Well, red cabbage. We do have that. And we do have pumpkin seeds and pecans. Those are good. I like those. And then finish with the pan-seared avocado and the mango vinaigrette. And what do you mean? Remaining. And sliced kale to the bowl with the mango vinaigrette tossed to coat. But again, these stem the kale. I didn't get any kale, man. They left me out of the kale. They didn't send it. It's, all right, whatever. Okay, so then we do that, and then we put the mango stuff on it. Okay. Cool. Tongs. You don't want to just grab stuff. Where are we at? Oh. All right, we got one for the chat. So for everyone in the chat, how long have you guys been doing the practicing? Reminded me, I also need to make food. Yeah, it's don't neglect yourselves, right? I need to see that golden snitch. Let's see. Yeah, I won't share that. My journey started. Yeah, cool. Chatting amongst yourselves, I like it. Since I was 6 or 7. I've only been practicing on and off for 5 years. It's cool. Everybody has the time they started, or things of that nature. And no, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, okay. Woo! Look at that. Wait. Actually, we'll put that one there. I'll put this one here. There we go. And then you add a little pecans. Pecans, little pumpkin seeds. I'm actually a pretty big fan of pumpkin seeds, honestly. Okay, all right. Red cabbage. Toss in some red cabbage. Okay, good stuff. Didn't get our kale though. Let's don't. It sticks in my craw. I don't even know what that means, but there we go. Okay. Then we got our mango vinaigrette. We're gonna throw on there. Oh, look at that. Think we got something, huh? All right. Okay. All right. I have a phone call to make here in a second, but let's put it up, right? Let's put it up. There we go. We got our, you got your cooked avocado there. You got the grains underneath, and that's the mango vinaigrette on top. All right. So we are. And speaking of multitasking, I let my tea get cold, right? I think that's a rule of tea, right? Not a linear path here, but I've been interested since, it's a winding path a lot of times. So all good. All good. Took my first steps 2005. Journey. And random videos are the best. KO commentary. That's how we do it. So that's why everybody joins here. KO commentary. Seems like we're all mostly in the same boat. I'm glad people from 2005 are still chilling, doing good. We're growing. The next generation. Then the generation coming up after that, right? We're all going. All right. So thank you. Yummy. Looks nice. Cool. It's been difficult to stick with for me because constant worrying about world and other things. That is always a trick. It's finding that balance because the path should help you through it, right? The path is meant to help you through the tough times and to uplift you and carry you through. I don't mean it's all rainbows and it's easy and it's nice, but it's meant to give you the tools to help, and if the training's not doing that, then yeah, you're not gonna find the value and you're not gonna continue to pursue it. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Whoops. Yep. All right. So everybody, that wraps it up for me. I also have a pressing engagement. I have a hot date. It's funny for the people. The people who know me will find that funny. The people who don't know me probably think I'm serious. But I do have another engagement, and I will be signing off. Food is done. Thank you, seekers, for joining me today and doing this thing. Even though some of you did subscribe to Jedi Living and did not subscribe to Cooking with Opie, but you take what you can get. As I always say, it's still happening. I'm still working on other videos. Don't worry, they're coming. I know it's not out there yet, but we're working on it. I'm also looking to work on a new format, having a whiteboard and doing stuff like that because I'm looking to do courses and things like that. It's going to be fun. We're going to do some things. We're going to have fun. So thank you once again for everybody joining me for food and things like that. I'm going to eat this. because it looks delicious. And then I don't know. We do these randomly. I don't know when we'll do another one. But you're always invited to come hang out, talk with everybody, and then hopefully we'll have other videos that you enjoy in the meantime. All right. You can always join us on the Insight Timer community. That's still under Jedi Living. By the way, we have a group on there, and some of our meditations from the YouTube video are on there, which are nice because you can turn off Insight Timer. You don't have to keep it up if you're not a YouTube premium person. So it has benefits. Check it out. Thank you, and may the force be with you. I say that, but it's still going to take like 2 seconds or 7 or 24 to